Yo, what is up, everybody? Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome into the stream. Quick little Jets Q&A. How's everybody doing today? How's it going, guys? I'm just going to do a quick little Q&A. Anything about the New York Jets. Send any questions my way. I'll answer any questions you guys have about the New York Jets. Obviously, we know what happened yesterday with the New York Jets getting destroyed from the San Francisco 49ers. It was not fun at all. Not fun game to watch. But how's everybody going? Hey, what's up, Noti Gang? Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the stream. We got 20 people already in. Smash that like button on your way in so we can get as much Jets fans in the chat. And guys, finally, Jets media merch has arrived, and I'm so excited for it. I'm wearing it right here. It's going to be on my website very soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm so excited to finally have this. I've been waiting a really long time for these to come in. You know, COVID had to push it back, but I'm really excited to bring you guys some really cheap, affordable Jets media merch. And if you guys are interested, hopefully you guys can check it out on the website when it's up in there. But if you guys have any questions about the Jets, shoot them my way. How about that game on Sunday? It was depressing. Yes, it was. It was absolutely depressing. Dude, I mean, going into the game, I knew it was going to be a game where I was going to be upset. I mean, I was prepared for it. Last week kind of prepared me for this Jets game because, I mean, last week was even worse because all the high expectations going in, everything about it. And, you know what happened last week. But hopefully we can go out there and beat the Colts. Not looking good, though. But I don't know, man. The Colts are coming off a really big win. Colts are looking like they're going to win. I was just about to leave. Then you start streaming. What up, Griffin? Welcome in. We look so bad. I yawned. Yeah, Zachary. It was really tough to watch. But, got to watch Jets football no matter what. Hopefully we can come out there, and it's just looking not good for this entire team with all these injuries. But we can't even complain because the entire NFL is getting ridiculed with injuries. It's not even like it's just us. But it's just unfortunate that it's hitting the Jets as well. We're looking like we're going to have 0 starting receivers against the Colts. Brashad Perriman's out. Jamison Crowder's up in the air. We know Mims is out. You know, those are our 3 starting receivers. They're not going to be playing, unfortunately. It's just crazy. It's sad that the Jets are the worst team in the NFL. Yeah, man, it really does suck. It really does suck. All this anticipation of the offseason going into the season, and we end up being arguably the worst team in the NFL by a large margin. Pretty large margin. But we got some people into the stream. Welcome in. Hit that like button if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, welcome into the stream. Just want to have a quick little Q&A about the Jets. You know, this is the day after the depressing loss against the San Francisco 49ers. So I thought why not stream and talk to you guys. So, someone asked how we can get the merch. I just got Jets Media merch in, a little logo in the back, big logo here. It's going to be available on my website eventually. It's not going to be up there yet because I'm actually collaborating with my friend who has a business where he's going to customize these. He's going to bleach them, make them look crazy. So you guys can either choose from a standard black one or a custom corrupted closet bleached one. So that's going to be on my website sometime this week. So stay tuned for that. Happy P-Ryan is back and excited to see him get carries next week. Yeah, I really hope he gets carries, bro, because he had 3 carries for 17 yards, which is almost 6 yards per carry. Frank Gore got every single carry. I mean, it just shows that Adam Gase is obsessed with Frank Gore. If Le'Veon Bell was playing, I promise you he would not have got 23 carries like Frank Gore did. And that's so frustrating. I don't understand why, but I mean, I like Frank Gore, but, you know, he's 37 years old. Let the young rook get some carries. And I'll tell you guys this much right now. If Kalen Ballage gets more carries than LaMichael Pirine next game or in the future at all, I'm going to be really upset. I mean, it's just Gase just loves his Miami guys for no reason. It's not fair what's happening to Darnold. I agree, man. It really is not fair. There's not another young quarterback in this league that's dealing with this terrible situation when it comes to coaching, when it comes to position players around him, playmakers, offensive line play. Everything about it is just really unfortunate for him. The Jets are obviously not building around Sam Darnold properly. And we see what all these other organizations are doing with their young quarterbacks, surrounding them with top weapons, with protection, with a great system to maximize their potential. Look at Josh Allen in Buffalo. He's thriving. I mean, there's always a debate with Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. I mean, look what Josh Allen's doing it right now. He's lighting up the league. He just threw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. And that's simply because the Buffalo Bills are putting him in the right situations to succeed. He has continuity. He has Stephon Diggs now. He has an offensive line that's protecting him. He's in a system that he's comfortable in. It's obviously not happening on the Jets. I mean, it's just really unfortunate, but it's the truth of the matter. So what are you going to do, man? On the bright side, Becton looks elite and Quinn shine. That is true. Mekhi Becton looks like he is, going to be really good. I mean, we only saw 2 games, but those 2 games really showed that Mekhi Becton has potential to be absolutely dominant. When we drafted him, he's a boomer bust, and he's really shown his boom potential right now. He's pancaking people. He's protecting Sam. He's opening holes. He hasn't had a penalty. He did not have one penalty yesterday or did not give up a sack. So Mekhi Becton, also Quinn Williams shined, which is finally happening. All of us have been pounding the table. Where is Quinn Williams? Is he ever going to do anything? And we saw what he can do yesterday. I'm not comparing him to Aaron Donald at all, but one of those plays, he bull rushed the offensive line and just completely blew up that play. And that is Aaron Donald-like. And hopefully he can build off of that and do that at a consistent level. Keep Darnold. Sports fan, I agree with you. In Sam, we trust. I'm not giving up on Sam yet. No shot. Do you think part of the problem is Joe Douglas not doing enough in the weapons department? The thing with Joe Douglas is he is really set on this long-term future with his team where, it's kind of hurting their short-term success. And that's the one problem that I've realized, that James Morgan draft selection was a long-term pick because he wants to have a backup quarterback on a cheap deal behind Sam Darnold. He easily could have used that pick on another receiver. And, he was really confident in his guys. But if you look at Joe Douglas, you can't predict these injuries. You really can't predict the injuries. I know we don't even have talent when we're healthy, but still, we don't even have our starting receivers out there. Joe Douglas, look at the team going into the season. He did not anticipate every single player to get hurt. So Joe Douglas, yes, I think he's going to really get a lot of playmakers this offseason because he understands how important it was. Mekhi Becton so far in the season has graded out at an 80. Wirfs has graded out a 76. Wills has a 66. Thomas is a 56. Wow, Caden. That's wild. Mekhi Becton definitely showing to be the best rookie offensive tackle so far. Hopefully he can continue that because Mekhi Becton, man, if he's good, this offense and this future of this Jets team is in for a ride because we have been missing out on a franchise left tackle ever since DeBrickashaw left, and that's a premium position in this league. And if we have him on a cheap rookie deal, it's not that cheap because he's a first-round pick, but we're going to have him on a rookie deal for a couple of years. So if Mekhi can get better and better, it's going to be absolutely amazing. We need a stud wide receiver. Yes, we do. I think next offseason is going to be the time where we really get stacked in that wide receiver group. I'm still high on Denzel Mims. I'm aware he's not playing. It's super unfortunate, but I really think Denzel has a really bright future on this team. Hopefully he can get healthy and, show what he's worth by the end of the year because he needs to get reps his rookie season. And I think that there's a lot of wide receivers in the free agency this year that we can go out and get, like Juju, like Kenny Golladay. And hopefully the Jets can grab one of them and then draft some as well because we need depth at that position as soon as possible, man. Did you watch the Patriots game? Russ looked like the best player in the league. Yeah, Russell Wilson's like my favorite quarterback in the league. He's always been my favorite ever since he got in the league. Russell Wilson, absolute beast. I want Juju a lot. I want Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm aware that the Steelers probably won't get rid of him, but if you look at it, the Steelers have a lot of wide receivers, so they can afford getting rid of him. They can afford not paying Juju. And if Joe Douglas is smart, reuniting Juju with Sam, that would be smart. A hurt Jimmy G killed us. Greg needs to stop playing that aggressive against a superior offense. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people are on Adam Gase, rightfully so. But Greg Williams' defense looked really bad, really, really bad. They couldn't tackle. They couldn't plug the holes. And the secondary got lit up. There's a limping Jimmy G just dicing and all over the field, or the backup quarterback on the 49ers. It was just really unfortunate. And we're really missing out on Jamal Adams. That's what it comes down to. I know you guys don't want to hear me say this, but it really is the truth. Jamal Adams was a big reason why our defense was that good last year. Ali, welcome in, bro. Yep, just got the merch. Appreciate that, Ali. Welcome into the stream on Twitter. When we see Adam Gase press conference call is on Jets YouTube channel. I don't even want to watch Adam Gase talk right now, bro. He gets me so pissed. Bro, every time I watch Adam Gase speak, it's just like, why are you my coach? Why are you ruining my quarterback? Why are you ruining my organization? Like, seriously, bro. Like, I can get so mad thinking about that, man. Tackling was so annoying. Yeah, bro. I don't understand how this team is not disciplined and not, I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, Alec Ogletree was getting more reps than Avery Williamson. Maybe they're just being smart with Avery because he is dealing with a hamstring and he's coming off an ACL surgery. So I don't know, man. You guys have any other questions? Yeah, but the reason why I'm streaming right now, for those guys who are new to the stream, I just got Jets Media merch finally came in. This will be available on my website later this week, and I'm so excited. I ordered this like 4 weeks ago, and obviously COVID pushed it back. So I'm so excited to have this. It's going to be really cheap, affordable merch for you guys. And I really like it. It's fresh. It got the little logo on the pocket and then the big Jets Media logo on the back. So, and I'm also going to collaborate with my best friend who has a business who customizes clothing. He's going to bleach it and he's going to make it custom. So got a lot of things in store and more Jets Media on the way as well. So appreciate you guys showing the love and support. If you guys are in on the YouTube stream, make sure you smash that like button so we can get more Jets fans in the stream, talk about the Jets football. Jamal is the real deal, bro, 100%. Jamal Adams is going to be great in Seattle. I know we got beaten coverage last night, but still, yo, you see that energy he has. I don't even want to talk about Jamal. It's going to get me depressed, man. Sports fan, Jamal's good in coverage, but he's better at the line and tackling and blitzing. Yeah, bro. I mean, for somebody that says Jamal Adams, I know there's a lot of Jets fans on Twitter. Just anything bad happens to Jamal, he blows a coverage, he misses a tackle, we're all going to glorify it. But deep down, we all know we wish we still had Jamal Adams. Even though we got a haul for it, we can't deny that. Joe Douglas got 2 first-rounders, a third, and that's a lot of draft capital for a safety. So we can't complain. But, hopefully Joe Douglas can capitalize and really come in with these 4 first-round picks in the next 2 years. That's going to be huge. What do I think of Jets Central? Jets Central is one of the best, if not the best, Jets YouTube channel on YouTube for sure, man. He's a great dude. I've reached out to him before to collaborate. He has not got back to me. I've always wanted to make a video with him, but Jets Central is definitely awesome. And, he has probably the best Jets content on YouTube. Would you like Gase to let Darnold call the plays for a game or two? 100%, man. Dude. That report, hearing that Adam Gase does not let Sam Darnold call audibles, that is absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. When am I contacting people for the Adam Gase rant video? So yeah, guys, I want to make an Adam Gase rant video. All my subscribers, all my followers, I want to get into a big Zoom call. I'm debating doing it individually or get everybody in, and I want to ask you guys what your opinion is on Adam Gase, and then edit it together, and it'll be a whole montage of all Jets fans basically shitting on Adam Gase, basically saying why they don't like him, why he should not be the coach, and give us, your opinion on it. And I want to get you guys a platform because I built this platform to talk about Jets football, and I'm so happy to give you guys a platform to talk about your opinions. I'm just a Jets fan like you guys. I'm nobody else. I'm nothing special. I just make content about it. You know what I mean? So I want to give you guys a platform to talk about your opinion on Adam Gase, because I know we all have similar opinions, but at the same time, it all varies. Some people want to tank for Trevor Lawrence. Some people think Sam Darnold's the guy. There's a lot of Jets fans, batting only heads right now. We don't know what we want. You know what I mean? And everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's all okay, man. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Jets Talk 24/7's in here. Merch looks good, dude. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. I'm excited for you guys to get your hands on them. We got a really big Jets YouTuber. You guys probably know Jets Talk 24/7. He's a great dude. If for those guys who are new to the stream, make sure you hit that like button. And I'm excited for you to get your hands on this merch. It really came out really crisp. And I'm so excited to have this. I've been waiting for this. I ordered this last month and it finally came in. COVID really screwed everything up and it took a while for me to get my hands on it. Jets Media merch is finally here and I'm so excited for it, Brian. I'm so excited. Sweet Richie's live. What up, Ed? Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Quick little Jets Q&A. Want to announce that my merch is here, so I want you guys to stay tuned on my website. And I'm excited for this. As bad as the Jets are, I'm gonna be here forever. Like last year, I started my Jets channel, and I told myself I'm gonna make a video before and after every game, no matter how bad we are. And I was making videos with Luke Folk at quarterback, and that was before I had anybody watching my videos. I had like 50 subscribers. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it. I don't care. I love this. I was in college. And now a year later, I actually have a platform where people want to hear what I'm talking about. So I'm here to stay, man. I mean, as bad as the Jets are, I'm going to continue making content. This is what I love to do. And we're going to be here together, yo. We're going to be riding with the punches. When the Jets suck, we'll be crying together. But when the Jets are good, this channel is going to be booming. I'm telling you guys that much. Jets media, when the Jets are good, hopefully soon, man. Hopefully the Jets are good soon. But it's not looking good this year. Not looking good this year. Almost at 3K. Yeah, you're right, sports fan. I'm almost at 3K. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to help me get to 3,000 subscribers. You guys have been showing this channel so much love, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. It's crazy how far this channel has come in just a year, and I'm so excited just to keep bringing you guys content, man. It really is awesome. What available coach do you think could change this franchise around? I think that's an easy question. Eric Bieniemy. I mean, we had him in the building. We interviewed him last year, and we let him slip out of the building. I think that he is destined to take over an offense. He's the play caller in Kansas City. I know it's Andy Reid's offense. I know it's Andy Reid's playbook, but Eric Bieniemy is an excellent offensive mind. He's a great leader, and I feel like he can really come in here and do great. Dan, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much, man. Can I get a follow back on Twitter? Yes, you can, man. Yes, you can. Appreciate the donation. I'm going to come on here on Twitter right now. What's your Twitter? Is it Dan? Comment your Twitter so I can follow you, Dan. Appreciate the donation. I want to hang on to Sam, but it seems like a new head coach and Joe will take Trevor if we are number one. Yeah, man, it's the whole Sam Darnold and Trevor Lawrence debate. That is going to be a thing all season. Me personally, I'm still behind Sam Darnold. I'm not giving up on him until I see a full 16-game season from him. I'm not somebody to give up on 2 games, and I really don't think Sam Darnold's a problem. It's my opinion. If you guys disagree, that's totally okay. We're all entitled to our own opinions. Yeah, I'm looking for your Twitter right now, Dan. Hold on one sec. Dan S. What is it again? Oh, Dan D. S. Sorry, guys. I just want to follow this guy real quick. He sent me a donation. Here, shoot me a DM because I can't really find your Twitter. At this point, I just want to win. Facts. All I want to do is win, man. All I want to do is win. I'll do anything to win. New York Jets. Oh, man, it's been such a long ride. It's been such a long ride without the Jets winning games, man. It really would. Darnold's not the problem. I agree, but, we'll see, man. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I mean, this team doesn't really look like we're going to win any games this year, especially with all these injuries. Yeah, that's a good point, Brendan. I feel like if the Jets get the first overall pick and they're not taking Trevor Lawrence, which I really don't think they will, that's just my opinion. I think Joe Douglas would trade the pick for more assets, trade down in the draft, and acquire more picks, more capital to build around Sam Darnold because we have a talented quarterback in Sam. Let me tell you this, guys. How would you feel if we give up on Sam Darnold and he goes to a team with a great culture, with a great instilled organization, with playmakers, a team that, like the Saints, for example, Drew Brees is gone, or a team that needs a quarterback but is built to win. Sam Darnold goes there. He's lighting up the league. He's a top 5, top 10 quarterback. Like, how would you feel? Like, that's like a nightmare, man. That is a nightmare. How much longer do you think Gase has? I mean, unfortunately, looking at the Johnsons, I don't have confidence in them making the right decision, man. I don't think Gase gets fired in the middle of the season. I know a lot of Jets fans, including myself, want that to happen. But if you look at the bigger picture of things, you're not going to see there's like, if Adam Gase gets fired, who's going to be calling the plays on offense? Not saying anybody else, like Adam Gase is good at calling plays at all, but Adam Gase is going to be calling the plays. And if he's gone, who's going to be calling the plays? It's going to ruin Sam Darnold even more. So I feel like we should wait till the end of the season, fire him literally after the game. Like directly after the game, he should be gone. You know what I mean? That is what should happen. I'm still trying to find your Twitter. Dan, what is it? Sorry, man. I'm trying to figure out where your Twitter's at because I know you sent me a donation, so you definitely deserve a follow. Dan, here we go. Here we go. I found you, Dan. Finally, just followed you. Thank you so much for the donation. Just followed you back, man. Any other questions? Let me see. Eric Bieniemy, 100%. Who's your replacement for Gase? Eric Bieniemy, man. Eric Bieniemy. I feel like he is a guy that really is destined to have a coaching job, and I'm really nervous that he's going to get hired somewhere else and not be here, man. Was it Mike McCagnon who fired Bowles, or was it Chris Johnson? It was Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson and the owners, they make all those decisions. Chris Johnson's the one that hired Adam Gase, and he's so obsessed with him for some reason. I don't understand why. He keeps saying he's a great offensive mind and all this crap. That's not even the case. Could the Jets sign Earl Thomas? I don't think they should, to be honest. That's just a guy that's not, we're not built to win right now. We don't need somebody that's going to come in here and ruin the culture, so we're not going to do that, man. Hope not. I don't know. Who do you guys think that we should get on head coach? I know Eric Bieniemy is the popular one, but do you guys have any takes? We got 35 people in the stream. If you're on the stream on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button so we can get this stream all across YouTube, get as much Jets fans in here. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it a lot. I think it's more who to replace Gase. Gase will be fired soon. Chris Johnson complimented Todd Bowles and Mike Wright before they fired them both. Salvador, you are 100% correct. That is exactly what happened. Christopher Johnson did praise Todd Bowles right before they fired him. So we have to take what he said with a grain of salt. Yeah, Eric Bieniemy definitely is the guy, in my opinion. I'm a big Desir fan. I'm glad he had the bounce back interception. Yeah, he came in here. He didn't even start yesterday, Pierre Desir, and he came in for an injured Quincy Wilson. He had an interception, so that was a good thing to see. We definitely need improvements. Bless Austin definitely struggled in his second game of the season. He had a lot of missed tackles, but who played a decent game, not even decent, dominant game, is Quinn Williams. Will, Sam is our guy. If we get rid of him, he'll go to another team and ball out. Exactly. Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I think Sam Darnold is the guy. I think he has all the talent in the world, and I just don't think that this Jets team is building him correctly. I just don't think that he understands, not him. I don't think this organization understands how to build a proper team around a young quarterback, and it's really unfortunate because we are ruining him. That's the truth. We are ruining a great quarterback prospect. What are we going to do? Draft Trevor Lawrence, and it's going to be the same thing. By year 3, he's in a bad system. And there's no playmakers around him. There's no protection. No quarterback can survive in this environment. I understand Darnold's not looking that great, but, it's just really unfortunate, man. We need Gary V to buy the team ASAP. Facts. I'm a big Gary V fan. Unfortunately, he does not have anywhere close to the funds to be able to afford that, but I wish. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read all these. No way, Ali. No way. If you guys don't know, I have a podcast. It's the logo, Loyal Media, with my boy Ali, loyal NY Jets fans, who just commented. He's right here on the screen. He just told me we got Eric Coleman coming on the podcast, which is big news. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be awesome. I also have somebody in the works joining the podcast as well, who I will keep it a secret, and it's a potentially big interview. So I'm really excited. Make sure you go over to Apple Podcast and Spotify, type in Loyal Media, and review it for me and Ali. We've been putting a lot of work into it, and we're hoping to bring this podcast to the top, man. That is awesome, Ali. Good shit. We got Eric Coleman, man. That's awesome. I still believe in Joe Douglas 100%. Joe Douglas is the only person that we can really put our faith in right now. He's like the only guy that, man. Now, man, I wish it was Sam Darnold, but it's someone big. I hope. It's not 100% yet, so I'm not going to announce it because it's not. He didn't say yes yet, so I'm not going to tell you guys who it is yet. 2-14. Yeah, man, 2-14. Oh man, if we go 2-14, that's so embarrassing. But I mean, it really might happen. It really might happen. I mean, if you look at the schedule and you look at the injuries and you look how the team's playing and you look at who's our head coach, 2-14 doesn't sound too far off. Oh man, I don't even want to think about that. My prediction went from 9-7 to 2-14. Yeah, it happens really quick, man. Richie, what about Brian DeBoer from Buffalo for head coach? Yeah, I mean, that guy is really turning Buffalo around. That is someone that will definitely be getting a head coach position soon. He really is putting Josh Allen in the best situation to succeed. It must be nice, man. It just makes me so upset. I mean, I was really looking forward to the Josh Allen versus Sam Darnold rivalry for the years. And look at Buffalo Bills, man. You got to give Josh Allen the Bills a lot of credit. He's lighting it up. And the Jets are not. And that comes down to coaching. That comes down to culture. That comes down to building around a young quarterback. And, it's not looking like it. Yo, Ali, if you're still in here, if you want to join in on the stream, let me know. Because you can definitely join in if you're not busy. I feel like once Jamal and Mosley weren't playing for the Jets anymore, all went downhill. Yeah, man. Right after that, it was just not looking good. Not looking good. How about the Baltimore offensive coordinator? Yeah, that's another guy. There's a lot of offensive-minded guys. Like what I prefer. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a big deal, but you see what the New York Giants are doing, and I understand they're 0-2 and they're not looking that good. But my take on a head coach position, it should be a guy that's not calling the plays on either offense or defense. It's like just a football guy who is a leader and who is a guy that can just understands each phase of the football. And then you have an offensive coordinator who's calling the plays. You have a defensive coordinator who's calling the plays. That's kind of the system I wish we had that we don't have and that the Giants have. I know the Giants are looking bad and they're 0-2. It might not work for them, but that's just always how I felt like a football team should be run, with a head coach that is coaching all three phases of the ball. That's a leader that people want to play for. And then you have a great offensive mind at the coordinator and a great defensive mind at the defensive coordinator calling the plays. That's just how I feel like it should happen, but I don't really think so, man. Joe Douglas wants the best culture in sports, then why keep Gase, especially after the report today? Facts, Brendan. I mean, if Joe Douglas really wants to build the best culture in sports, he needs Adam Gase gone as soon as possible, and we really hope they don't linger on. I tweeted this earlier, man. If the Jets go into 2021 with Adam Gase, I don't even want to think about how crazy this whole Jets team would look and how crazy, all Jets fans will be going, man. Richie, if we fire Gase, would you fire Greg Williams too? Greg Williams, I love, he's struggling this year, but I don't know. The one problem is we were going to hire Matt Rule. And one of the reasons it fell through is because Matt Rule wanted to hire his own coordinators, and that did not work with the organization because they had Greg Williams ready to come in here. They wanted to pick their own guys, and Matt Rule wanted to come in and pick his own guys, and that's why it didn't work. But if we do fire Gase, it's going to be interesting. Are we going to get rid of Greg Williams as well and clean the house? I mean, I don't really see another defensive-minded brilliance that is out there besides Greg Williams. I understand that the first two games have been rough, but Greg Williams is an excellent defensive mind. If you can get him talent, he's going to coach the hell out of these guys. To be honest, I will make Greg Williams head coach once we fire Gase. 100%. If the Adam Gase gets fired in the middle of the season, Greg Williams should be the interim coach. But the only problem is who's calling the offensive plays? What is going to happen? How can I be on that Adam Gase rant? So I'm going to try to get as much people as I can in on this Adam Gase rant. I want to give you guys a platform to speak your opinions on the Jets. I understand that I built this platform myself to, voice my opinion on the Jets. And I feel like all you guys that are watching my channels, you guys are just as passionate as I am. You have all the knowledge in the world about the Jets. You have your own opinions about the Jets. And I want to give you guys a platform to speak your mind. So I really want to get you guys a chance to talk about your thoughts on Adam Gase. So just shoot me a DM and try to get me, just shoot me a DM because I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try to get people in on a Zoom call and just ask them their opinions on Gase, record it, and then edit it into a video. Let me see what I'm missing. Should we Make a fire Gase sign with the crazy eyes. Yeah, the fire out and Gase signs never work. I mean, the owners understand that we don't like him already. The Johnsons understand that, man. Johnsons understand that. If you guys are new to the stream, we got 33 people watching. Make sure you smash that like button if you're on YouTube. I would appreciate it. For those guys that are new to the stream, I'm sorry if you guys already heard me say this, but Jets Media merch just came in, and I'm super excited about it. This will be available on my website soon for $15. So stay tuned for that. It looks really crisp. I'm wearing it right now, so you guys see what it looks like. And I'm excited for you guys to get your hands on these because it looks awesome. Yeah, trying to see. Jets 13-2. I wish, man. Do you think Jets should trade for OBJ or Robinson? I don't honestly. If you're looking at like Joe Douglas, if I'm just like looking at it in a Joe Douglas perspective, I don't think he's going to do it because Joe Douglas is not a person to sacrifice the future to win now, especially with how bad this team looks right now. OBJ, I don't think is going anywhere. Allen Robinson's somebody to look out for, but I don't see it happening, me personally. We got a Dolphins fan in here. As a Dolphins fan, I feel you. Honestly, no joke. Yeah, man, you went through Adam Gase yourself, so you understand the pain. And thanks for, giving him to us, man. It really sucks. Why'd you have to do that to us? I know, I'm just kidding. But, bro, it really sucks. Adam Gase is ruining this organization single-handedly. I'm not excited to watch another 5-yard out route and another halfback dive up the middle of Frank Gore, another screen pass, and then 0 passes downfield. I'm just not excited for that. I'm getting pissed right now, guys. Looks real nice on T-shirts. Thank you so much, Ed. I'm excited for you guys to get your hand on this. It really came out really nice, and I'm really liking the logo. Joe Douglas has the best mentality of any GM the Jets have ever had, in my opinion. Facts, Will, I agree. Joe Douglas is a guy that's thinking in the long term. He's trying to build this team the proper way. The problem with previous Jets GMs, wait, where is your comment? So yeah, there it is. The problem with the previous Jets GMs is they kept fighting for their job and sacrificing their future for short term, and it would really bring this team down and set them back even more and more. And that's what Joe Douglas is not doing. We have cap flexibility. We have draft capital. We're not tied into any big contracts that Joe Douglas signed. The only contracts we're tied into is from previous tenured GMs. So Joe Douglas understands how to build, and I don't want to, you guys don't want to hear me say it, but we got to preach patience here because Joe Douglas is our only hope to really turn this organization around. And another hope that we have to hope for is Chris Johnson firing Adam Gase, because without him, this team's not going anywhere. Can't forget about Josh Adams. Oh, man, Josh Adams. Josh Adams had 1 carry on 4th down. Right. Bring Adam Gase on the podcast, please. I mean, bro, Adam Gase, if he came on this podcast, I first of all, I don't know what I would ask him because I would just look at him and just hate him. I would be like, in my head, just like thinking like, wow, you are ruining Sam Darnold. Thank you, bro. But imagine that would be so funny. What coaches should the Jets hire? Yeah, I went over this earlier. I think the Jets should look for Eric Bieniemy, the Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator, Baltimore Ravens offensive coordinator. Maybe there's some college guys that are available. I don't know, man. I don't really know. I just want Gase gone. Oh, man. We got 35 people in the stream. Welcome into the stream. Quick little Jets Q&A on this fine Monday, the day after the Jets got dominated from the 49ers. Got some Jets Media merch. I know I've said it multiple times, but I'm so excited about it. It came in so nice. Screenplays are stupid. It worked once, and that was last week. Yeah, man. He's just going to continue calling plays like that. Adam Gase said that the reason why the Jets did not throw the ball downfield is because Brashad Perriman was the only deep threat that they had, and that was part of their game plan, and then he went down. Do I believe in that? I don't know. Man. I mean, if you do got to put in the count, like Adam Gase had to work with, and Sam Darnold had to work with Josh Malone and Braxton Berrios at the receivers. There was literally 2 healthy receivers on the field. Like, that's terrible. That are 2 practice squad guys. I mean, Braxton Berrios is not a practice squad guy. He's a backup slot, but still, Josh Malone, man. Josh Malone didn't play that bad, but still, how are you going to get people open downfield with those kind of players? We got 40 people in the stream. Make sure you smash that like button while you're in here so we can get this stream out to multiple people, get as much Jets fans on here as well. Joe Douglas will get big name guys if we are in a playoff run right now. He is going to just roll with the punches like us. I agree, Salvador. I agree. This is exactly what Joe Douglas is going to do, and I think this is what he should do. I don't think we should sacrifice future picks just to bring in guys to win right now. We are not built to win right now, and that would just, it would be the same thing we did in the previous GMs, trading up, signing lucrative deals, and setting this franchise back. Joe Douglas doesn't do that. You know what I mean? I'm excited for him to not do that. Put the rookie halfback at wide receiver. He did it in college. LaMichael Pirine, man. I really want LaMichael Pirine to get the ball as much as possible, man. I really do. I think he's destined to have a great rookie season if he just sees the reps. Like we're giving a 37-year-old Frank Gore the ball every single time. Frank Gore, I love you. You're all-time great, but you don't deserve the ball 20-plus times. You don't. I'm sorry. You don't. Same with Detroit Lions. They won't until Ford sells a team. Jets in the same boat. Facts, man. There's a lot of teams that are not looking good. The Jets are not the only one, but the Jets are definitely one of them. The Jets are looking really, really poor, and it's so unfortunate. I love how you guys are still, staying up to date on my Jets content. I was a little worried. I was like, wow, man, the Jets suck. Who's going to want to watch Jets content anymore? All offseason, I made so many videos, and I was trying to be as realistic as possible, and they're proving me wrong. I mean, some players that I really was hyping up are not playing well. Some players I was hyping up are playing well, Mekhi Becton's playing well, but I don't know, man. Joe Douglas, in my opinion, is the best individual to step into the Jets organization since Bill Parcells. That's a really bold statement, and I agree with that as well. Only time will tell with Joe Douglas because these next two drafts will determine this Jets' fate. It will determine the Jets' future. We have 4 first-round picks the next 2 years. If we can hit on all 4 of those players, those draft picks, and 4 of those guys can be household big-time names that can help win, those are 4 guys that are really going to be huge. And we also have an extra third. So we have a lot of draft picks. We have a lot of draft capital. Joe Douglas needs to get creative, maybe trade some of those for talent, but he needs to find talent in the draft. And this rookie class so far, the first 2 weeks, the only really guy that's been doing anything is Mekhi Becton. Denzel Mims injured. Ashton Davis hasn't really been playing. Jabari Zuniga has been injured. Cameron Clark's been injured. James Morgan is backup quarterback. He's not going to play. Braden Mann has been playing well because he's been on the field out of any rookie because all he do is punt the ball. And then Bryce Hall's hurt as well. So we got to really wait and see how this draft class goes. We have to get them healthy. And hopefully they get healthy soon because I really am high in this draft class. Mekhi Becton is for sure proving to be a great pick. I mean, I think that if the Jets had the 4th pick like the Giants, I think that the Jets would have drafted Mekhi Becton. I think Mekhi Becton was number 1 on Joe Douglas's board over any of the rookie tackles. And that was a smart move from Douglas because Mekhi Becton is really just dominating. I mean, he looks like he belongs. He looks like he's destined to have a great career. The only thing that's going to make or break is can he stay healthy? I mean, I really think that's the only problem. That's not a problem. He's been healthy for his whole career, but just in general, with all these injuries, you always have to factor it in. Please stay healthy and you'll be good. Trying to catch up on what you guys are saying. What do you think our record will be after seeing our first 2 games with all the injuries? Record is definitely not looking good. My prediction going into the season is definitely not going to be accurate. I'll tell you guys that much. With all these injuries, I don't see us winning, especially with the way our defense is playing. I thought we were going to come out away with a bunch of wins just because our defense would come away and, get some takeaways, put us in the games, but our defense does not look good. So I don't even know a record prediction, man. I'm just hoping we can scrap out 4 wins, but that's even terrible. Like, I can't even, wow. Thinking about that, like, is 0-16 on the table? Because that would be really bad. I want Jeremy Bates back from 2018. Dude, it's crazy because I feel like Jeremy Bates understood Sam Darnold way more than Adam Gase. Sam Darnold is meant to be in a play-action bootleg system. Oh, man, I can rant right now all I want, but I'm going to try to hold back my temper, but let me say something about this. Why is Adam Gase not letting Sam Darnold roll out? Why is he not setting up the play action? We had an established run game on first down yesterday. We did. We gave the ball to Frank Gore. He got 5 or 6 yards, and then he would give the ball again. That's a perfect opportunity to do a play action bootleg, get Sam Darnold on the run, because that's where Sam Darnold's the best. He's talented enough to throw up the ball on the run, and we just don't see him doing that. We just don't see Adam Gase getting him in the right situation to succeed. Jeremy Bates was better than Adam Gase in his rookie season. I mean, Sam Darnold looked way more comfortable in his rookie season. He looked more because it was a system that was meant for Sam. It felt like Adam Gase is just doing his way. He's not really adjusting to Sam Darnold's strengths, and that's just so bad. That's not how you develop a quarterback. Look what the Buffalo Bills are doing. Look what the Baltimore Ravens are doing. They're all adjusting their system to their quarterback, and we are not doing that. We're not doing that for Sam. Oh, man, I'm getting tight. Thoughts on how Big Ticket is progressing? I think he looked like an absolute monster. Well, he does look like an absolute monster, and he's going to get only better. And I know Nick Bosa barely saw the field yesterday because he unfortunately went down with a really bad injury, but Mekhi Becton was holding his ground against Nick Bosa for the little amount of reps they had together, and Mekhi was pancaking people. I mean, that reverse play to Josh Malone, I just was looking at Mekhi that whole play, and he literally threw someone to the ground, put his body on the ground. And there's another play. I know you guys know what I'm talking about because it's been all over Twitter. Another play was a run play to the left. Mekhi literally swallows someone on the ground. He gets up and he's like so hyped up. Like, Mekhi Becton, man, we are so lucky to have him, and I'm so happy he's on the Jets. He really is going to be a really big bright spot all year. And let's hope Quinn Williams can continue his dominance because he looked like baby Aaron Donald. I mean, I don't want to compare Aaron Donald at all because Aaron Donald is in a different dimension. He is absolutely insane, but there's this one play that just looked like Donald where Quinn Williams exploded off and he just literally was a wrecking ball up the middle, and he had that forced fumble sack, and unfortunately he could not recover it. Sam is a baller. He more like Aaron Rodgers style. He likes push ball downfield. Exactly, bro. Sam Darnold can really sling the ball downfield. He's a guy that needs to get the ball in space, but he's not in a system that's going to help him flourish. It really is that it's that simple. We need to fire Gase right now. Wow, I get really pissed, but I'm trying to contain it, man. Do you miss Todd Bowles? I do miss Todd Bowles. Do I think Todd Bowles deserves to be a head coach? No, I don't think he was a good head coach, but I feel like Todd Bowles as a human being is way more likable than Adam Gase. I think Todd Bowles is doing a great job at Tampa. You know, this is funny because I think Adam Gase's ceiling should be an offensive coordinator. Todd Bowles' ceiling should be a defensive coordinator. They both lack leadership qualities that they should not be a head coach. Adam Gase, offensive-minded guy, the ceiling should be an offensive coordinator. He should never have a head coaching position. I don't know what the Dolphins were thinking. I don't know what the Jets were thinking, but he is terrible. I do not think Adam Gase will be a head coach after the Jets fire him, hopefully. Is it weird that Rex Ryan was the only coach that got the team to perform above these standards? It is weird. It really is. But, if you look at the talent that Rex Ryan had with prime Darrelle Revis, stacked defense, an excellent offensive line, I mean, he had a lot to work with. I mean, I wish we had that. If we had that roster that Rex Ryan had back then, and we had that roster right now with Sam Darnold as quarterback, we'd be looking great, especially with Greg Williams coaching the team. But then again, Adam Gase, oh, man. Darnold was balling with Bowles for sure, man. Darnold looked really good his rookie year. He really did. But the weird thing about that is he looked better with Bowles. But if you look at the numbers, he played the same exact amount of games, 13 games, but he improved in every single statistical category from his sophomore year to his rookie year. He had more touchdowns, less picks, more passing yards, higher completion percentage under Gase. So it's a good thing that he progressed, but at the same time, he did not look better. He looked like he was progressing under Gase. So I don't know, man. I just want to talk to Chris Johnson. What are you thinking about, bro? What are you looking at? Are we watching the same football game? What makes you think Adam Gase is brilliant mind? He literally calls a 5-yard out play every single time. I remember it was 3rd and 3 against the 49ers, and it was late in the game. And in my head, I'm like, please don't call a 3-yard out route because that is exactly what they're expecting. And what do they call? A 3-yard out route to Josh Malone. I was just I got to go live next time the Jets play because you guys got to see my reactions because I go crazy. I'm assuming you guys all go crazy as well, but I'm trying to read what you guys. Richie, if we clean house, how does the coaching staff of Brian DeBall as head coach and Cowboys DB Chris Richard as defensive coordinator? You know that I don't even know, bro. I haven't really done my research on the coaches that are available. I know we interviewed Chris Richard for head coach position. I know Brian DeBull is doing a great job right now. His offense is looking great. So I don't know. I haven't done really that much research into it, but we'll see. Hopefully Gase goes really soon. Really, really soon. All Jets fans should go to Sam Darnold at camp and say we are sorry. It's so true, man. The Jets are just ruining Sam. I'm telling you guys this. If Sam Darnold got drafted to literally any other team but the Jets, if he got drafted to Buffalo, if Darnold was in Kansas City, if he was in Baltimore, I'm telling you, Sam Darnold would look like a completely different quarterback, and I am so confident when I say that. I really am. I know there's a lot of people that think Darnold sucks, but I just really think his talent is really unique in a way where a system that fits him, that has great coaching and has playmakers around him and has a running game and has protection like the Chiefs, like the Ravens, like the Bills, I feel like Darnold will be balling out. I really think that. And do you guys agree? Like, do you think Darnold will be looking like a different quarterback if he was on a different team than the Jets? Because I do. Explain how Todd Bowles had a worse roster and got best out of Sam. Explain, man. I don't know, man. Todd Bowles, it was more Jeremy Bates because Todd Bowles was coaching the defense and Jeremy Bates was the offensive coordinator. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't. It really, really doesn't make sense. I don't know how to explain that, man. Gase is not the guy. No, he's not. Will Joe Douglas draft Trevor Lawrence? My take on that is no. I think that Joe Douglas came to the Jets because Sam Darnold was the quarterback. Joe Douglas took this job because he saw like the quarterback's the most important position. Sam Darnold is he already talks about him as a franchise quarterback. Going into the year, when Joe Douglas was asked about him, he's like, you can see he's maturing. He's transitioning into a franchise quarterback. I don't think Joe Douglas drafts Trevor Lawrence. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. Darnold is forced to suck by these play calls. I mean, he's a better player when Gase plays break down, makes something happen. Will, exactly. The one touchdown Darnold threw was in garbage time, right? 49ers defense, whatever you guys want to say, they weren't trying. But the one touchdown Sam Darnold had was a broken down play. An Adam Gase route down the field did not work. Braxton Berrios was in the slot. Braxton Berrios did a wheel route to the outside and was, terrible route concept, absolutely terrible. Greg Van Roten is really bad, by the way. He gave up pressure to Sam up the middle. Sam escaped the pressure. He was wrapped up. He escaped it. He remained balanced. Sam Darnold rolled to his left, broken down play. What does Braxton Berrios do? He breaks off his route, cuts up the field. Darnold, squares his shoulders, and this is what Darnold's the best at, throwing on the run. Throws up literally a beautiful ball across his body to Braxton in stride for the touchdown. And that was nothing to do with Adam Gase. That's the best part. I love how the only touchdown that we had yesterday was a play that Adam Gase didn't do. It was all Sam Darnold. Darnold did everything there, and Braxton Berrios. That was everything about it. You know what I mean? That's what's so funny about it. Why was the reason Jets didn't pick Mike McCarthy as their coach last year when McCarthy said himself he wanted to coach the Jets? What went wrong there? I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't there. I don't know the details, but all I know is this. Christopher Johnson said, yeah, Adam Gase is coaching where the offense is going. He's coaching where the NFL is headed. Right, Chris Johnson. Yeah, you're smart. You're a smart guy. Right. Lincoln Riley, I think, will be good. I feel like he's always been a guy that people want, but I don't know if he's leaving the NCAA. How about we just make Brant Boyer head coach? You know what I mean? That would be awesome. If we can hire Brant Boyer as head coach because he's an excellent leader, and then we bring in, Eric Bieniemy as our offensive coordinator. I know that won't happen, but if we bring in an excellent offensive mind and an excellent defensive mind behind a good leader like Brant Boyer who understands football, I wouldn't be opposed. Richie, if we get number 1 pick and Jacksonville wants to move up for Lawrence, what would your trade package to move back? Depends what pick Jacksonville has, but we would get a haul. I'll tell you that, guys. I'll tell you that much. We'll get a haul for that, and I think Joe Douglas would be very glad to trade that pick. Bring back Jeremy Bates for play calling. It's funny, guys, because I don't know about you. I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2018, when Jeremy Bates was the offensive coordinator, I remember a lot of us were complaining, and we were like, Jeremy Bates really is not good. We need a better offensive mind, and we didn't appreciate him. And now we have Gase. We're like, oh no, we need Jeremy Bates back. It's just really funny. We need Bart Scott as defensive coordinator. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I want a wide receiver, 2 first-round picks, a 2, a 3, and a 5. I mean, if you're trading a first overall pick, you could get a haul like that, so it's not unrealistic. If you were Joe Douglas and clean house on coaching, who would you keep and get rid of? Good question. I would want to keep Greg Williams. I think that he did a great job last year in his first year. I think this year he does not have the talent to work with. You know, he doesn't have a Jamal Adams. He didn't have CJ Mosley last year, but I would keep Greg Williams. I would keep Brant Boyer for sure. I would keep Hines Ward and get rid of everybody else. Sean Jefferson, he's a wide receivers coach. Wide receivers are pretty poor. Pretty bad. Richie, who's my favorite Jet of all time? Man, that's a really hard question. I'm a young Jets fan, so I'm 22 years old. So I grew up in the era of Chad Pennington, was when I was really, really young. And then I transitioned into the, Mark Sanchez years. That's when I was kind of really becoming a big Jets fan. I mean, the easy answer is Darrelle Revis, but I don't know, man. It's a hard question. Nick Mangold definitely is up there. I love Nick Mangold. Love Bart Scott. I don't know, man. That's a hard question. But hopefully my favorite Jet of all time is somebody on the Jets right now. Someone right now. I want that to be my favorite. Do you think Henry Anderson is the answer at pass rusher? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's been a huge disappointment. He had a really breakout season the year we got him. Ever since then, he's been terrible. Richie, how many penalties yesterday? You know what? I don't really think we were, compared to the Bills game, we did not get that many penalties. We had a roughing the passer call on Kyle Phillips, who I think was a really bad call. Kyle Phillips was running at the quarterback, and literally right after he threw the ball, he tackled him. I mean, that's just a quarterback hit. That was a terrible call. But we don't really we didn't have that many penalties. I mean, I could be wrong. Do you guys remember? We probably had penalties, but I can't think of it. Man, I'm thirsty. We had 2 ref in the past. Yeah, man. All right, I'll ask you guys some questions. What do you guys think of Quinn Williams' performance? I know he played literally lights out. Do you guys think he's going to keep it up? Because knowing the Jets, we have someone break out and then he does terrible the next week, like Marcus May. I don't think he was terrible, but he definitely did not play like he did against Buffalo. We need to have consistent guys. And how are you guys feeling against the Colts? Do you guys are confident we're going to win? Do you guys think it's going to be another blowout? The Colts are coming off a really good game. They made Kirk Cousins look like a terrible quarterback. Hopefully that does not happen with us. But I think we have a chance. I don't know, man. I was stoked to see Quinn do good. If he stays healthy, I believe he can get better. He needs to do it on a consistent basis. Facts, man. I think Quinn Williams, we've been waiting so long for him to do something, and this was his breakout game. I think this is the time for him to really bounce back, and I think now he has the confidence. He's like, okay, I can dominate the league. You know how he talks. It's like, I want to dominate. Like, let's see it, Quinn. Like, if we can finish this year with these 2 players, I know we want more than 2 players, but if we can have Quinn Williams and Mekhi Becton both finish the year off healthy, both finish the year off playing really well, those are 2 guys on 2 really important positions to build off of, 2 young guys, the trenches. Joe Douglas says that you need to build from the trenches, and those 2 guys could be cornerstones of the trenches for the future. So hopefully those 2 guys can really continue to play well. Indianapolis. Trying to read. We're going to get spanked. Colts are sneaky good. Blowout. Yeah, man. The Colts are sneaky good. Phillip Rivers. We're going to go 0-3. And then we have the Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football. And they don't even have Drew Lock. But their backup quarterback, don't remember his name. Let me remind me the Denver Broncos quarterback that came in. He played pretty well. So I don't know. We got 55 people in the stream. Welcome into the stream. I just want to go live real quick because I got Jets Media merch finally, and this will be available on my website. Stay tuned for this, and I'm really excited to have this. So I want to go live, show you guys the merch, answer some Jets questions. Make sure you smash that like button while you're in the stream. I would really appreciate that for sure. Richie, stat prediction for Quinn in season. Man, I don't want to overhype Quinn now because I feel like I'm going to say, oh, he's going to have this amount of sacks, and he just does terrible. He has 2 sacks. I think he can get 8 at least. Come on, Quinn. You can get 6 more sacks for the rest of the year. We got 14 games to go. Give me 8+ sacks from Quinn and Williams, and that'll be a positive year. Quinn and Williams has to keep it up. Facts. Quinn and Williams is a good player. He needs to get better. He has a future. The defense. Yeah, man. I think Quinn and Williams finally had his breakout game, and I'm super excited for that. But we need other players on defense to step up. We need our edge rushers to do something. Jordan Jenkins, I mean, he never really was a pass rushing guy. He was decent in run block and run stoppage, but, our whole team didn't stop the run. What was your guys' reaction when Mostert took that 80-yard touchdown in the first play? I remember watching it with my dad, and I'm just, staring at the TV in awe. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just, was numb. I didn't scream. I wasn't pissed. I was pissed, obviously, but I wasn't, screaming. I was just like, really? Mostert, 80-yard touchdown? Oh, man. This Jets team makes me want to. Nick Mangold for head coach. Darrell Reeves for defensive coordinator. DeBrickashaw Ferguson for offensive coordinator. Imagine that. We need Henry Anderson to step up. He's getting paid big. Yeah, man. This defensive line is a little disappointing. It really is. After last year's performance, defensive line's not looking good. Besides Quinn. I turned the TV too late. See, it was 12:15. It was San Fran 7-0. I said, "Oh my God, yeah, Ed." I mean that play. Wow, that play just made me like, well, this game's over. It's kind of like last week against the Bills when we went 3 and out. I was like, yeah, I don't know if this game's gonna go well. Just before the 80-yard run, I said, as long as we stop the run, we have a chance. Totally jinxed it. Facts. Said the same thing. I went to high school with the Brick. His mom was my second grade teacher. No way. You went to Freeport? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Brandon Man for MVP. Facts. Tony Dungy for head coach. Bart Scott, defensive coordinator. Down, man. Down for anybody but Adam Gase. Down for any human being that understands football besides Adam Gase. I mean, is there any Jets fan who thinks Adam Gase is the guy here? Sign Cager. Yeah, I think this is Lawrence Cager's time, I hope. With Brashad Perriman going down and Jameson Crowder up in the air. Oh, man, I don't want to list who's going to be playing. Oh, man, this is depressing. We're going to have Josh Malone, Braxton Berrios, Chris Hogan. And then we're going to have those 3. And then we're going to have to bring people up off the practice squad. Hopefully Lawrence Cager's one of them. Is Dante Moncrief even on the team? Jaleel Scott. Wow, we are not looking good. Poor Sam. I should coach the Jets. I'd love to coach the Jets, bro. I'd get Sam Darnold in rhythm. I get Sam Darnold slinging the ball downfield. I get him on the move. Oh, obviously, I'm kidding, but I would love to. Richie, what would you give up in a trade for Allen Robinson? I think a fair trade for Allen Robinson would be like a 3rd and a 5th, maybe a 2nd. I don't know. I don't think Joe Douglas is going to trade for Allen Robinson. I don't want to see no Berrios or Hogan. Sign Cager and Campbell. We actually waived George Campbell, so he's no longer on the Jets, pretty sure. But Lawrence Cager's still here, so we can bring him up. Hakeem Butler got signed by Carolina. Yep, I know. Sucks. After COVID ends, Jets fans need to band together and boycott games so the Johnsons lose a ton of money and need to sell the team. Facts, man. We need the Johnsons to sell the team. I mean, I'm a big Mets fan, and the Wilpons was a big problem, and they're finally getting a new owner. And I'm also a big Knicks fan. So I always said, until my three teams change ownerships, they're going to suck forever. The Wilpons are finally getting rid of. So now it's time for the Knicks and Jets to get new owners. Dolan, terrible. Johnson's terrible. So that's what we need. Hello, man. Send hello to Brazil, a Jets fan from Brazil. Welcome into the stream, man. I appreciate you supporting from Brazil. That's awesome. We got a Jets fan over in Brazil. That's awesome. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's suspended for 8 games, and he's a head case. That's the last thing this Jets team needs is Antonio Brown. I'm down to boycott, bro. Let's boycott. I mean, if COVID was not a thing and we can go to the games, I'd be like making, vlogs, going to games. I'd be giving you guys an opportunity to come meet me at tailgates. We can boycott, make signs, sell the team, whatever we want to do. Hopefully in the future we can do that. Gase has got to go. Yep. You feel bad for me, bro? I feel bad for myself. Mets, Jets, and Knicks. Absolutely terrible. My whole life, I've never seen a winning team. Nope. And I'm really passionate about them. As you guys can tell, I have a whole channel on the Jets. So, oh, wow. We're coming on an hour of me being live. What time is it? You guys are awesome staying in to the end. You guys have been awesome staying into the end of the stream. I'm going to be making content all throughout the season. Don't worry. If you guys can help me out and support my other YouTube channel, I greatly appreciate that. It's titled Touchdown Kingdom. It's all about the NFL. I make a prediction video every week. I'm going to recap week 2 tomorrow. And it's not me on camera. It's me like editing highlights together and putting, a lot of NFL content. If you guys can go over there and hit that subscribe button, I appreciate that. And I'm also doing a giveaway to a random person I'm going to pick to win a free NFL jersey of their choice. And all you got to do is enter. It's on Twitter and Instagram. You either go on one of those two, you find the giveaway, and you tag 3 people, and then all you got to do is subscribe to Jets Media and subscribe to Touchdown Kingdom, and then you're in. I'm picking a winner next week for a free NFL jersey. I want to give away something free to you guys for the NFL season, so make sure you join the giveaway because I'm announcing a winner soon. Great show. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Benny. Appreciate the love. Appreciate all the love. You guys have been showing so much love in the comments, the like buttons, the subscriptions, everything about it. I'm really overwhelmed, and I'm so excited for the future of this channel. Again, for those guys that are new, Jets Media merch is here. Look at that, man. Oh, I just kicked the thing off. Look how beautiful it is. It's going to be on my website soon. I kicked the foam thing off my mic. But yeah, I'm excited for the future of this channel. And I'm going to be making content no matter if the Jets are 16-0 or 0-16. I'm always going to be here. Off season is definitely the best time for content because the Jets aren't playing football. And off season is probably the best time to be a Jets fan because we don't have to worry about them embarrassing themselves. But yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for staying into the end of the stream. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned on my website. I'm going to be posting Jets Media merch on there. Again, I appreciate everybody showing all the love and support on this channel. But that does it for the stream, and I will catch you guys in my next video, my next stream. Peace out, guys.